Hey, it's Adam, and in this video we are going to go over what is the best time of day to work out. Now, I get this question asked me a lot because I think it depends on the person. Some people think that to work out in the morning you get better results, you burn more calories, your circadian rhythm is lined up with your body, and it's just simply not true. So it depends on the person. Okay, some people are morning people, and this has a lot to do with your body's circadian rhythm, okay, which is essentially your body's clock, okay, your internal clock of your body. And it's dependent upon, believe it or not, the rotation of the earth. So it has a lot to do with sunlight versus darkness, and your body basically has this own clock running inside of it. So that's why some people are more adept to getting more done in the morning versus some people are more adept and are more productive at night, myself being one. So to give you an example, when I was in college, we would have to basically work out every morning. So we would do conditioning in the morning. And I didn't mind that because we got it out of the way. So, 6 a.m. if we had conditioning, we'd go out on the track, we'd get our conditioning done. And what that would allow us to do as a team is balance our schedule. Okay? So throughout the day, we would be able to get our conditioning done in the morning, we'd be able to get our weights done around noon, and then we'd be able to get our individual skills or practice done in the evening. Okay, so it's a nice balanced out schedule where you can get something to eat, you can get a snack in between, and you can basically refuel your body. Because if you think about it, if we were doing our conditioning, which would be 1 hour, and then we'd go into our weightlifting, which in college would be probably an hour to an hour and a half max, with stretching and warm up and everything included. And then we'd go into our individual skills, which would be like ball handling, dribbling, shooting, all of that stuff, finishing around the rim, stuff like that, or team practice. Now, individuals or team practice, it would probably be around 2 to 3 hours. So that would just be our raw team stuff. On top of that, we'd have our individual stuff that we do on our own, like get up shots and stuff like that. But if you look at this, it's basically 1, 1.5, and 2 to 3. So if you add all of that up, this is 2.5, and if we say 2 here, that's about 4.5 hours. Now think about working 4.5 hours straight. It's just simply not doable. Okay, if you're going out and you're working out for 4.5 hours, you're not working hard enough. Okay, so by splitting it up and balancing it out throughout the day, where this would be first thing in the morning, that would be our conditioning. This would be around noon, which would be like weights. And this would be in the evening. We can balance it out and we can give our body a chance to rest. Okay, get a snack, get some protein, get some carbs, get some water, rehydrate. And then by the time we get to practice, which would be normally in the evening, we'd be ready to go. So keep this in mind when you're scheduling your own workouts throughout the day. So if you're a morning person and you enjoy working out in the morning and training in the morning, great. By all means, go for it. But by training in the morning, you're not going to get better results. Okay? If you do the same workout in the morning versus if you do the same exact workout in the evening, you're still doing the same amount of work. Okay? It doesn't depend on the time of day that you do it. Now, if you have school and you have other commitments, you have homework, you have team practice, obviously that comes into play and you want to fit your schedule around that. So when I was in high school, I would work out in the morning before school. So essentially to take this, and which would be college, and to show what it would reflect in my high school, I would do this in the morning, okay, before school started. At lunch, I would actually do plyometrics. So I would do my jump training at lunch. And funny story, I actually did it in a graveyard beside our high school because that was the only place that people wouldn't bug me. So I'd take lunch, I'd do my jump training, and then after school, I'd lift right after school, and then in the evenings, we'd have our team practice. So that is sort of how I split up my schedule in high school. So high school and college, very similar where, I tried to split up my day and balance out my workouts because once again, you can't go from weights directly to practice, directly to conditioning. It's just not good. Okay, your body can't do it and produce the results and the workouts that you need to push yourself. So I hope this helped you. Keep this in mind when you're scheduling out your workouts throughout the day. If you're a morning person, by all means, get it done in the morning. And if you're not a morning person, like me, get it done in the evening. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helped you out. Once again, I'm Adam, and until next time, keep grinding.